Well, good afternoon. I'm Sheriff Webb here in Upshur County. Before we start this press conference in reference to the events that occurred last night, first I want to say my condolences to the family, and our prayers go out to them as the two victims of this incident, and they're dealing with this useless act of violence that occurred last night. At approximately around 11:40 last night, our units were called to the 2800 block of 271 here in Upshur County, just outside of Gilmer, because of a shooting that occurred. Responding agencies, which was Gilmer, Department of Public Safety troopers, and the Upshur County Sheriff's Office responded. Once they arrived at the scene, deputies located two victims that were there, and they were deceased from gunshot wounds. And as the investigation continued on, we were able to compile enough information that was from the witnesses there to actually seek out the subject of our investigation, and a capital warrant, murder warrant, was issued for an Alvin Charles McKnight, 40 years old, of Gilmer. He's also has acquaintances, family, all throughout Upshur County, Gilmer, Gladewater. Also has acquaintances in Smith County, Tyler, Gregg County, and Longview, and also has acquaintances and/or family members in Morris County. After the initial incident last night, the vehicle that left the scene from witnesses was recovered in Gladewater, abandoned by the Gladewater Police Department, and we currently have possession of that vehicle here at our to be processed as evidence. Mr. McKnight is described as a 6'5" black male, approximately weight about 280 pounds. He was last known to have braids in his hair, also with blonde highlights, and we've been looking for him since last night's incident, and we are continually looking for him right now. We are being also helped by the Department of Public Safety CID Division special investigators, who are currently out working with our folks to try to locate Mr. McKnight. As far as the vehicle that was recovered, we got it here, and we'll be processing that tomorrow after we get some paperwork done to finish that. Currently, if anybody knows of his whereabouts, we do have pictures up of Mr. McKnight. These are two different images. One, if you notice, he does have the braids on. He is wearing sunglasses, and you can see the light tint in his hair. The other ones are the appearance, if what he could possibly look like if he took the braids off. So anybody that knows his whereabouts, or any information at all about the incident last night, please contact us and give us your information.
Sheriff, does this appear to be a domestic incident?
Yes, through our investigation last night, the victims were actually sisters. One of the victims was his ex-girlfriend, who they do have he and her have a child together with.
The suspect in this case is considered armed and dangerous at this point?
Yes, he is. Nobody should try to approach him or anything like that. If you know his whereabouts or do see him, call us or your local law enforcement agency, wherever you would be at.
I know you found a truck. Was there any evidence found inside that truck?
Right now, we have the evidence, or the truck itself, sealed at our location, and we'll be processing that later.
I know it's early in the investigation, but are you looking at any possible motive at this point? Was there some sort of altercation or some sort of argument, anything like that?
Well, yes, we're looking at that. There was to have, from the information we received last night, there was some type of argument or domestic dispute that did occur last night. Yes.
What's the relationship to Mandy Gray? We know he had a relationship with the but was Mandy just in the wrong place at the wrong time?
No, I think they actually live together. Is that correct? Yeah. Okay. So Mandy was where Mandy lives, and then she went over there to actually stay with her, and that's where it happened at. But they are sisters; they're related. Anything else, guys?
Do we think that this is an isolated incident with a domestic relationship?
Yes. Yes. We don't. I don't feel with any incident that occurs like this where a person's willing to take somebody's life. Of course, the community needs to be concerned about this. But yes, it was an isolated incident, and the sooner we find out where this guy's at and we can get him in custody, the better off we're going to be.
That he can show violent tendencies to those who may not know?
Uh, I'm not a mind reader on that one. He possibly could. He possibly could not. I don't know.
I was reading on Facebook, someone said that that he committed suicide. Can you confirm or
I can't confirm any of that. No.
where was he last seen, or do they know where he might have been last seen?
He was last seen in Gladewater, where the truck was dumped.
When will we know? I'm guessing that there has to be a forensic examination. When will we know exactly what was caused death?
That will come out shortly usually through the preliminary investigation with the JP's office with the autopsies, and we'll know that a little bit further next week. Anything else?
I want to add that we didn't touch on.
No, just that he does know that we're looking for him, and the sooner that the folks tell us where he's at, or we're able to track him down and get him in custody, the better off we're going to be.
I noticed that there was some, I guess, harsh reaction from the community. I wanted to help. I spoke with them earlier in the area. They were saying that nobody in the neighborhood is doing it.
Mm-hmm. A lot of folks that are they actually do talk. Not that they would talk specifically to a person that they're not accustomed to, but we have received some information already on some locations that we've been looking at and some other information. So uh, it's going to be just a matter of time before we can put our hands on him.